If I don't know nothing, I know this: God is love. And love is best expressed towards something or someone. And I believe that our very creation, existence, was an expression of God's love. And sending his son, Jesus, was an act of his love to redeem us. But to redeem us from what? That's what you might be asking. Not to redeem us from going to hell. I no longer fear dying and going to hell, because I truthfully don't believe that God created me to come here and only design one way for me to find my way back to him. And if I don't find that way back, then I'm forever separated from him. That sounds cruel to me. Like, why send me here? And if you're familiar with the Bible, I'm not going to do a lot of Bible. I do read the Bible. I do reference the Bible, but I don't limit God to the Bible. God is God. And I think that's where we get in trouble. We keep thinking we know everything about God when we don't. God knows everything about us. He reveals himself to us. And the God we experience is the God that we open ourselves up to. And I am where I am today because I began to ask God questions. Growing up, you're taught, you don't question God, you don't question God. But I love my kids. My kids can ask me questions. And I know my love for my kids does not exceed God's love for me. And when I stopped focusing so much on what religion and what people were teaching me, and I sought God myself, I began to question and ask questions, because that's what he wants us to do. And God began to tell me to take him out of the box. And taking him out of a box was kind of scary, because he began to show me things that I was not accustomed to seeing in my church or hearing other people say. But then my pastor introduced us to this Bible called the Mirror Bible. And the author of the Bible reached out to me. He shared something with me, and everything in my spirit agreed with this Bible. And basically, I believe this is where I am today. I no longer fear, my kids or myself or anybody else is going to hell if you're not living life a certain way. Because for me, that would mean that what Adam did, caused sin to come into the world, affect everybody. They don't have to participate. It just happened. It's greater than what Jesus did. So you're telling me Jesus went and he died for the world, but only a select people are going to benefit if they discover. What about all the people that was born before Jesus? What about all these people out here that never heard of Jesus? We have all these answers. The Bible tells us every man has a conscience. And I believe God gave us a conscience for a reason.